fans, welcome back for another exciting episode of ECPW Fully Charged, where tonight we are in Middletown, New York, and hot off the heels of what happened with Captain Payne last week, getting hit in the head with the contract in a case. He is back. He is ready to go. He is going to defend the title tonight against the Mediterranean Menace, Sami Nassir. But is Miggs in the wings waiting for the captain? What's going to happen?
Oh, I'm certain that Miggs is waiting in the wings. I'm sure he's ready with that case at any moment. He was sending a definite message last week. And Captain Payne, luckily, was cleared to compete this week after that, thankfully it was only a mild concussion suffered. But, I'm happy to see that he's good and ready to go. Speaking of ready to go, you want to get to the ring?
Well, I'll tell you what, Miggs is on his way down in the ring as we speak, and we're fully charged. All right, fans, here we are at QB Ball, and our opening contest of the evening, there's Miggs. Miggs has been on a tear lately, Attilio. He's a man on a mission.
Miggs has been tearing his way through the competition. I've had my run-in with him. He's a real tough competitor whenever he decides not to cheat and pull a fast one. Tonight, strangely, his contract in the case is absent from his side.
Well, after he put a huge hole in the side of the case using the head of Captain Payne. I mean, he just clobbered the captain with that.
Well, then I'm sure the case might be undergoing repairs, but this is going to be an interesting matchup here. We're going to have Miggs versus Tamir Gibbs.
Tamir Gibbs, always a favorite with the fans. And this kid is electric, isn't he?
And we got a hell of a crowd here tonight in the zone at Clemson in Middletown, New York.
And I just received a note that Lynn, conspicuous by her absence, luxurious Lynn, is actually away trying to repair the case.
Well, I guess if you're a manager for a top-level talent, not that I necessarily consider Miggs entirely top level just because of how he conducts himself in there, but I guess if you're somebody's manager, you got to make yourself useful somehow. Kirk Klein certainly attempts, I guess. I don't know if you can call what he does attempting, but I don't know.
I would say attempt, yes. And here we are. Clemson Brewery is completely sold out tonight.
We definitely got a jam-packed crowd, and I'm excited to see what kind of surprises Tamir has in store for Miggs.
Like I said, Miggs is on this tear. He's got a bullseye on Captain Payne, and he may decide to take that out on Tamir tonight.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that Miggs has taken his aggression out on somebody who didn't deserve it. Oh, wait, look at that. Tamir a little quicker on the uptake. Swift kicks to the thighs. Big chop.
Oh, look at this.
Big duck of the line.
Whoa.
Head scissor takedown.
And up and over, and Miggs has gone right outside the ring. Well, Miggs is usually used to wrestling, larger opponents, heavier opponents, stronger opponents. But Tamir,
big baseball
slide. Big surprise in a small package, I'll tell you.
Well, having been in the ring with Tamir several times, I gotta say, he packs a tremendous punch for such a tiny body. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of explosive power.
He sure does.
Kick out of two by Miggs, not quite enough to put him away yet.
At first glance, you don't think you're going to see all that much out of him, and the next thing you know, he just explodes onto the scene.
Miggs scouting that. Oh, driving Tamir shoulder first into the post.
But as I always say, the one thing that Miggs has that some of these youngsters don't is that experience.
Absolutely. The kind of damage that can do to your neck and that to your jawline.
Miggs going for the early cover.
Kick out of one by Tamir, showing a lot of heart.
But at 149.25 pounds, you say, geez, Tamir's kind of tiny, but you know what? He's like a piece of steel, that kid. Tough guy.
So is Tamir 149 1/4 pounds, or is he 130 like Uncle Rick says?
Well, he's 149 1/4 pounds. I saw him at the weigh-in earlier today. How he maintains that exact weight is beyond me.
Well, he must be getting a lot of extracurricular cardio.
Get in there.
Miggs just blatantly abusing what's supposed to keep the competitors on the inside. Big kick to the midsection. Whip into the ropes. Tamir floats through.
Big
crucifix. Small package. Going for the cover again. Kick out at 2. Tamir into the ropes. Duck of the line. Caught by the crossbody. Massive fall-away slam by Miggs. Again, Miggs is a powerful and conniving competitor. As we just saw last week, him using that case against Captain Payne, declaring absolute war.
Oh, he's going for that neck breaker. Oh, that's devastating every time you see it.
Kick out at 2. And you know, when I was in the locker room earlier, I tried talking to Miggs. I said, you know, I was asking him why would you take the quick way out of the match against Captain Payne? And you know what? Oh wait, big spine buster. And you know what Miggs told me? Miggs told me, he says in his words, I have the ability to take this belt whenever I want. I'm just sending a message.
And that's what we figured it was. That was some message. I mean, Captain Payne was in bad shape after that hit.
Captain Payne was checked out by our doctors after the show. He seems to only have suffered a mild concussion. Oh, and Tamir stumbling into the top rope there.
Oh, he caught him good there.
Miggs crotched right up top. That can't feel good.
Captain Payne is ready tonight to face Sammy Nasir. We're going to have that here for you. Oh!
Takes him right down with a handstanding Hurricane Rana. Tamir trying to rally not only himself but the fans who are firmly behind him.
Well, Tamir is a big favorite in the Hudson Valley. Tamir is a big favorite in all the places that he travels.
Tamir firing up on Miggs. Irish whip, I don't think, the reversal there by Miggs. Duck of the line. Flying clothesline number 1. Flying back elbow. Looks like he's picking Miggs back up. Big chop, Irish whip.
Like he stunned Miggs there a bit.
Big whip into the corner. And patented Tamir.
Oh, the Miggs.
Oh, a sliced bread number 2. Kick out at 2. Almost had him.
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, over the last 3 years, we've seen some amazing stuff out of Tamir Gibbs. And he just keeps getting better and better and better.
What's made me so proud to not only watch him but work with him is he's grown so much in these last 3 years. He's become a totally different...
Oh, low blow! But he didn't see that coming. Uh-oh. Miggs is going to give him the finish that he says everyone deserves.
And that's the 3 count. Absolutely despicable manner in which he decided to take that victory.
Miggs with his patented the finish you all rightly deserve makes quick work of Tamir Gibbs. Now he's going to set his sights once again on Captain Payne. Okay, it's time for some tag team action. Team number 1, we have the Wild Thing, Ziggy Danger, and the tallest man from Lima, Peru, Boloche.
Well, this is a very interesting team. I know that the 2 of them are good friends. They train together quite often. They're gym buddies. Clearly, Ziggy's getting more of the benefits than Maloche certainly is, but they're two very hardworking young men who I think have a bright future in this business.
Yeah, Ziggy Danger has kind of hit the promotion by storm.
You know, he's making waves not only here in the Hudson Valley, but in Jersey and Pennsylvania. But here, another trend-making competitor, Corazon, with a tag team partner here tonight, straight from Mexico City, Mexico, Mr. Mexico himself, Superstar Especial.
Well, what makes this team interesting, Corazon, although he is a Mascaras, he is a Caribbean-style wrestler. He is from Cuba. He wrestles the Caribbean style, whereas Mr. Mexico is a luchador. Completely different styles. Let's see how they mesh well together tonight.
Well, Mr. Mexico in very plain yet patriotic attire for the Mexican people.
He didn't have much to say when we were doing interviews earlier. He just basically said, "Hola," and you know, a few other little things like taco and tortilla. I don't know what the deal was with that.
But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of match we're going to see out of these four great competitors.
His first trip to the United States. He said he got his passport stamped for the first time this morning at Kennedy Airport.
So this is his first United States show then?
From what I've been told, this is his first show in the United States. And he was paired with the Cuban sensation, Corazon. A man from Telenovela, Cuba.
And right now on the New Jersey circuit of ECPW, Corazon is the front runner for the ECPW light heavyweight title.
Yes, he is.
Quick little drag over there by Mr. Mexico to Ziggy. I think we're going to see a fair feeling out period by all competitors. There's the lockup. Ziggy pulling him over.
And Ziggy's, I'll tell you what, he's starting to learn to pace himself a bit in there. At first he was too excited. He's really starting to pace himself a little better. He's come a long way in the last few months.
What makes me happy is more so to see him come out of the shadow of Kurt Klein. There was a brief period of time where Ziggy had aligned himself with that scum of a person, and Ziggy, after I spoke to him, realized the mistake he was making.
He's doing a pretty good job here tangling with Mr. Mexico.
An exchange of arm drags back and forward. Both competitors scouting those leg drops, duck of the line. Double leg drop, both competitors catching nothing. Rolling up to their feet, and it's a stalemate.
Well, the fans are enjoying that. We have yet to see Maloche in the match. Now, Maloche apparently comes from a family of farmers in Peru, and they have this special herb that they grow in his village that he says gives him his strength.
Well, I hear he can't go a day or show without indulging in this special herb.
Oh, I wonder what that special herb is that he is so proud of.
You know, it's got to be along the lines of Conor Riley's secret stuff. Suicide dive by Mr. Mexico.
Look at that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, this is lucha-style tag team wrestling. Tags are not required so long as only two competitors are in the ring.
Well, now we're getting our first look at Maloche. I'm wondering, did he have his special herb before this match?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Headlock by Corazon, who is not only again well-versed in the Caribbean-style professional wrestling, but he indulges in traditional lucha and American-style professional wrestling.
Yeah, he is an impressive young man, I have to say that much.
He's probably one of the best all-around competitors I've ever seen. And to the
pound for pound, he is amazing. And he's going to show that to Maloche.
You know, and he's announced in at what, 167 pesos?
167 pesos.
Pesos. So
Pesos, kisses.
So
'Cause he does love those ladies.
okay, good. Because I was gonna say if he was weighed in pesos, he'd be worth about $7 American.
And he is from Telenovela, Cuba. He said he was born to be a TV star.
Well, he certainly is becoming a quick rising star over his brief 3 years so far.
Oh, well, he caught Moloche in the mush there. Dropped him right to his knees.
You know, I always say that Corazon can be a top tier competitor. He's been in line for not only several opportunities at not only
He's working well here with Mr. Mexico.
perfect tag team tandem. Oh, big super kick.
Ziggy caught Mr. Mexico there. Now, Mr. Mexico not used to the American style.
No, and again, like I said earlier, lucha rules. So any two competitors in the ring, so long as they are the sole competitors, are automatically the legal men.
A little handshake there. They're going to try to settle this like gentlemen.
Well, with the exception of Mr. Mexico, who is a totally unappraised commodity here so far, all three men in this match are all close friends and training buddies. So this is really a contest between three friends who want to see who's got the better drive, who's got the better ability.
Well, and the funny thing is, in the light heavyweight,
Sling blade right there
the light
somewhere.
heavyweight division is a little different because you wind up wrestling just about everybody, friend or foe, in that division.
Well, it's just like on any level, like let's say heavyweight title, viral title, tag titles. Eventually, you're gonna end up in the ring with a friend of yours. Most of the time, maybe not. Some of the time, it may be a friend turned enemy because the appeal of money and gold is just greater than your friendship.
Moloche trying to get a few moves in here on Corazon.
Big clothesline there. You know, and I've certainly got to say that Moloche, being a relatively new competitor, is someone I've been spending a little time with in the locker room, trying to help mentor whenever I can. Big shot there by Moloche.
Oh, a big backdrop there on Corazon.
Kick out there. Oh, looks like Moloche cutting him off.
Mr. Mexico looking for a tag, but in Mexico they don't do tags. Something's amiss here.
Well, you see, again, as so long as two competitors are in the ring, they're automatically the legal men, but it doesn't necessarily rule out the use of tags so long as the competitors wish to tag in and out.
Double suplex there on Corazon, and Ziggy.
Big clothesline there.
Took him right down. Well, Ziggy bringing in Moloche again. Moloche looking to get the winner's share of the purse here, spend a little more money on the farm.
Big shot there. Corazon taking control again. Big chop to the chest. Shoves him down. Moloche, big shot, takes Corazon down. Tremendous move, does quite a bit of damage, I believe, to the skull. Oh, big knee to the back of the skull.
That was brutal.
Mr. Mexico breaking up the pin.
Mr. Mexico in there. Oh, dumping over and he dumped right out onto the floor.
Dumped right out. Now it's just Moloche and Corazon in the ring. Now who can capitalize first?
Moloche with that suplex.
A good show of power from the shorter, stockier competitor. Though despite being the shortest man in the match, yes, I suppose he is the tallest man in his village.
Apparently the tallest man from Cayo Lima, Peru.
Let's just hope we don't see him getting lost in a sea of kids anytime soon.
Oh, that would be rough, wouldn't it?
Just stomping away now.
Stomping all over Corazon. Whip him off here. Let's see what he does. Oh.
Face plants him right into the center of the ring. If Moloche can capitalize and go for the pin, he just might have it here. Kick out at 2.
Yeah, you're not going to get him that easy. Fans are trying to rally Corazon here. He's a big favorite in your Middletown.
Ziggy Danger re-entering the match. Double whip into the corner. Mr. Mexico seems to still be gathering himself on the outside.
Yeah, he took a couple of hard hits there.
Big whip into the corner. Ziggy swing and a miss.
Corazon up and over.
Catches himself.
Wow.
Big shoulder to the midsection. Big shot. And Mr. Mexico coming in to do some damage.
Mr. Mexico, look at the clean house there. Seems to be enjoying his first match in the States.
Well, it's not very often that some international competitors get this ability. Oh! Big maneuver, taking just about everybody down. Great Ziggy. Ziggy climbing up top, stalking everybody.
Wow! He's going, he's flying.
Takes everybody down. He's definitely a death-defying competitor.
Well, the fans are liking that.
Mr. Mexico brought back into the ring by Ziggy, who's now re-entering the ring. Tried to cut him off. Ziggy roll over.
Ziggy. He wants to put Mr. Mexico away.
Ziggy losing his balance a little bit, tries to roll him through. Mr. Mexico rolls through and reverses, takes control of Ziggy.
Oh!
Face plants him with a tremendous front suplex.
Wow.
Going for the cover. Wait. He's put the feet up on the ropes. No, he can't be trying to win like this.
Mr. Mexico with the pin in his debut, but with his feet on the ropes. What happened here now? He was a little upset that Mr. Mexico didn't try to win fair and square. Mr. Mexico, wait.
No, that's Drew Marston. That's Drew Marston.
Oh, look at this.
Drew Marston should not be here this week. He was suspended at the end of last week's show.
This was a setup all along. Drew Marston apparently now posing as Mr. Mexico and attacking Corazon. That is brutal. What a low down, dirty thing to do.
Absolutely despicable on the part of Drew Marston. Wasn't that a barn burner?
Championship match time, and Sammy Nasir. Not the same Sammy we were used to.
You know, it disheartens me to see how far he's fallen since joining up with Prince Akhenaten. Well, that since he was forced to join in with Prince Akhenaten.
In an odd turn of events, he was forced to join with Prince Akhenaten, but as it turns out, it's like he has Stockholm Syndrome. He's starting to actually enjoy himself.
He's starting to act like Prince Akhenaten, too.
I can't believe the change in this man.
Even coming out to Prince Akhenaten's theme song.
This man was a hero in the Hudson Valley, a former viral champion.
Someone who was a very good, you know, or at least who was a very good friend of mine.
And just like that, initially he was upset that Prince won his contract, and all of a sudden now, he's closer to Prince than he's ever been. And tonight, though, this new attitude has actually paid off for him to a degree, because tonight he has a shot against Captain Payne in the Hudson Valley Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was originally scheduled for a few weeks ago, but due to problems with Sammy Nasir and the TSA, he wasn't able to make the flight to attend the show, and in turn we saw the Nightmare in Wonderland capitalize on the opportunity and take that spot. Obviously, Captain Payne, as we're going to see here, retained that title, and now Captain Payne's going to send Sammy Nasir a one-way ticket back to the TSA.
I have just received a message from the truck that Sammy Nasir now wants to be referred to as the Mediterranean Menace.
That's despicable. That's unfathomable. That's deplorable. That's so very disheartening. Again, Sammy Nasir was someone I was very close with. I at one point felt honored to share the ring with him when he defended his title against me years ago as his first defense as viral champion.
Well, Captain Payne, you're going to see the change in the look on Captain Payne's face, because he's all business tonight, but he also knows after what happened in Greenwood Lake, he's put a bullseye on Miggs.
And Sammy Nasir out here making fun of Captain Payne. Again, it's like I just don't have the words for how disappointing it's been to see this kind of transformation from Sammy Nasir.
Well, we're going to see how that transformation works out tonight, as he and Captain are going to wrestle for all the marbles. They're going to wrestle for the gold. Referee's checking both men. Sammy Nasir telling the referee, hey, go check Captain Payne. There's nothing wrong with me.
There we go. The bell has rung to officially start this heavyweight title contest.
And Captain's in a precarious position here because at one time he and Sammy were rather close, and now that's all changed.
It's that disheartening situation where you're not only working in the ring against somebody who was a good friend of yours, is now someone's just gone down the wrong path. And I hope that there's some way down the line that we can break Sammy Nasir free from Prince Akhenaten's grasp.
The problem now is, in Sammy's mind, he's bought into this, that Prince has brought him on what he believes is the right path.
But when it comes down to it, Sammy Nasir is only in this position because Prince Akhenaten won his contract. You know, I even hear that Prince won't even take a proper shower unless Sammy's there to wash his back.
Wow. And we don't know if Prince is still in the building. Will he be a factor here? I don't know.
All we know is just a few weeks ago, we had seen Captain Payne in this very building get one up on Prince Akhenaten in a barroom brawl.
So I'm sure Prince Akhenaten has schooled Sammy Nasir on what he learned in that match. And the captain,
Hammerlock applied.
All business tonight.
Reversal by Sami Nazir. Hammerlock of his own applies. Oh! Shot to the side of the head.
Sami Nazir.
Duck of the line by Sami. And another disrespectful shot.
And the captain another slap.
I don't think making Captain Payne angry is a wise decision. As he's utilizing brand new first-time referee Eddie here as a tool.
Eddie's had his hands full so far tonight.
Between all the craziness of what Miggs does in the ring versus that Drew Marston business in our previous match, absolutely despicable.
Captain Brennan brought the troops with him tonight. He gets a big crowd wherever he goes. Whatever town we're in, they love that captain.
Sami tried getting a fast one on him, but Captain was a little bit quicker. Big shot sends Sami Nazir reeling down to the ring. Irish whip into the ropes. Big hip toss there.
He
Tremendous
just tossed him
move.
like a sack of potatoes there.
Big body slam.
And you get hit by the captain, it's gonna hurt.
Big splash. That's definitely 2-something right to the ribcage.
Look at the power of Captain Payne.
Ooh, gut meets
Look
buckle into the ropes. Flying back elbow.
The one problem that Captain has here is that Sami knows him pretty well.
Well, that's the downside of being toe-to-toe with a competitor who knows you front and back the same way you know them front and back. The only difference here is now Sami Nazir is willing to cheat. Now Sami Nazir is willing to fight dirty and turn a wrestling match into a brawl and a fight just like this.
And on top of that, if we go back to last week, the injury Captain Payne sustained at the hand of Miggs. That concussion.
Well, Captain Payne just barely medically cleared to compete tonight. I'm certain, since it's just been such a short period of time, that he certainly isn't quite all there yet.
And if Sami Nazir decides to capitalize on that, we may have some problems here.
Sami Nazir's got the rear chin lock tightly applied, wrenching back at the head and neck of Captain Payne.
And Sami Nazir would love nothing more than to go back to Alexandria, Egypt as the Mediterranean menace with the Hudson Valley Championship.
Oh, well, let's face it here. At this point, if Sami wins that title, he's going to give it immediately to Prince Akhenaten.
Oh!
Big Russian leg sweep. Cover 2 and kick out at 2 by Captain Payne. Sami Nazir trying to calculate what his next move is going to be. Big chop there to Captain Payne. That's one way to knock the wind out of somebody. There's another one. Solid shot to the diaphragm. Back elbow taking Captain Payne back down to the ring floor. Cover again by Nazir. Kick out at 2.
Captain that way. Even the captain saying, no, I'm not done yet.
Well, Captain's a fighting champion. He's got a lot of heart in him.
Oh, some hard shots.
Whipping to the ropes. Big boot.
Wow. You don't take your head off with that.
Again into the ropes. Misses at a very impressively high elbow drop.
Oh, there you see the damage from last week. Captain's timing is just a tick off this week.
And that certainly doesn't help.
that, like I said before, that injury he sustained from getting
Big knee to the head.
getting nailed with that contract in a case, and like that, getting hit in the head again with that big knee, that's going to make him loopy.
Captain Payne barely got the shoulder up for that one. This could have been it. Captain Payne fighting back, some big shots, Irish whip, Sammy into the ropes, duck of the line by Sammy Nazir. Oh, both competitors attempting a flying crossbody, both meeting chest to chest and collapsing in the center.
Take a look at the look on Captain Payne's face. You can see he's struggling a little bit out there tonight. Will Sammy Nasir capitalize on that injury and take home the Hudson Valley Championship?
Big clothesline by Captain Payne. Sammy brought down immediately twice now.
Captain Payne knows he's got to do something and do it quick.
Big spine buster. Maybe a direct message to Miggs, you know, anytime, any place. Cover, kick out at 2.
Oh, look, if the captain wants to keep that title, he's got to do something. He's got to do something soon.
Captain Payne bringing Sammy Nazir back up into the ropes, duck of the line.
Oh,
Big spear-like tackle.
that was very unorthodox.
That was just a body meeting the wall, basically. And still, Captain Payne with the wherewithal to kick out.
Yeah, Sammy just threw his weight right into that. And like you said, he hit a brick wall. He knocked the wall down, but still. Does Captain have a little bit more gas in the tank?
Captain Payne passing it by. Black hole slam.
Out of nowhere.
2 and 3.
Wow.
A tremendously physical contest. Captain Payne retaining by pinfall.
Captain Payne survives to fight another day. 2 weeks in a row. 2 tough matches. And he's still got Miggs breathing down his
That's
neck.
what it means to be a fighting champion.
Still your champion, Captain Payne.
Wait, Miggs is coming up
boy,
now.
look at this.
Keep the belt warm for me. You couldn't beat me in Greenwood Lake, and you got me again on April 19th in Kingston. I'll see you next month.
Wow, you hear that?
See you again.
April 19th in Kingston.
The rematch has been made in Kingston, New York, at a very historic building.
You'll see.
Wow, fans, that was quite an exciting episode. Miggs making a statement, defeating Tamir Gibbs. Tamir put up a valiant effort, but Miggs laid him out. On to Corazon and the attack by who we thought was Mr. Mexico, and it turned out to be dynamic Drew Marston, pulling a fast one on the fans and pulling a fast one on Corazon.
Drew Marston was suspended from action this week, so he assumed the identity of another wrestler, and we got what we got here.
There's not much more we can add to that.
Absolutely despicable.
The real Mr. Mexico's probably still down at JFK waiting to get picked up. What can we do? And then Sammy Nasir almost had the captain there, but the captain completely determined to pull one out. He does, and then he meets Miggs.
Well, that's potentially the only good thing to come out of tonight is Captain Payne retains his heavyweight title, but Miggs laying down the challenge again, strangely absent of that case. The case has not been put into play yet.
No, it certainly hasn't, but I'll tell you what, we'll see you next week on Fully Charged, but the captain has a date with Destiny with Miggs in a couple of weeks in Kingston, New York.